This week on Rangeless,
we're bringing you to the most beautiful beaches that El Nido has to offer. We're having a beach day adventure.
Nakpine Beach is the most famous beach around here. We are going to head just a little bit past that to Dooley Beach first.
But you know what we need before all of that? A freaking bike. Because it's far, because we're in El Nido. But how far away from Dooley Beach? Like 45 minutes?
Yeah,
and
by bike.
The road is treacherous. Ryan loves a treacherous road. I could do without. Motorbike.
Yes.
Cheapest one you got. 500.
500?
Yes.
Yeah, I want to try it first. Yes. Can you tighten up the back brake? Just drive up and down, pull the brake, see that they're not binding up or jerking or nothing, that they actually stop the bike, that the bike runs smooth, the amount of petrol that's in it, horn if it works.
I wasn't happy with the first bike. The brakes were no good, and knowing that there was some difficult roads ahead, we chose a slightly more expensive one at 600 pesos per day.
We got a bike. We're ready to go. Let's do this. Helmet smells like cigarettes.
We're off.
To the beach.
The wildest road in all of Southeast Asia. This road that we're about to go on is actually wild. It's not a road at all. It's just a beach that people ride on to get to the road from another road. Oh, this is your first time driving on it. You're gonna love this. Oof. Ooh. That kid is me, like crawling into every week.
El Nido Beach is by no means the best beach around. The water's kind of cloudy and there's a lot of boats coming and going. But it is the most accessible from town and serves as a launch point for all the island hopping and scuba diving tours in El Nido. Before leaving, make sure to fill up with petrol at one of the stations close to town. These often run out of fuel, so you might have to try a couple. The last one is just north of the airport, and after that, the only place you're going to find petrol is in the little wooden stalls at the side of the road. But these are few and far between and not the easiest to spot, so just fill up in town before leaving.
Gassed up and ready to rock.
I think we're just on this road most of the way up. Dooley Beach.
Dooley Beach. Welcome to this way. Oh, we be off-roading.
Yeah.
I read that the road here was not so good, so it's time to be off-roading. This bike has no shocks. My spine is the shock absorber.
The road to Dooley Beach is quite hard. We passed multiple groups of tourists who were struggling to ride their scooters down the steep, bumpy trail.
What an adventure.
Better to get a trike taxi if you don't have a lot of riding experience.
What?
We're almost at the bottom.
Okay. But sometimes of the year they're wet.
Yeah, if it was wet, it would be bad.
Yeah.
It's red. There's a red road. I think we're almost there.
We've made it. Okay. That road in was wild.
Trying to find parking was actually tricky, but I found one free spot. Then I found out why nobody was parked in that spot.
Get off me.
When I stepped off the bike, I stepped right into a swarm
They're
of
still
weaver
biting
ants.
me.
Oh, you got the big ants. Yeah, you gotta get, yeah. They hurt. Now you feel my pain?
Those are big boys.
I'm always the one that's getting bit by ants. Are you okay?
Yeah. They're pretty big waves.
Yeah, I think it's, can't remember if we said this before, but Dooley Beach is the surfing beach.
There's boards for rent here, about 200 for an hour. It's not too crazy busy.
No, it's not crazy busy at all. Like, look at the road to get in. There's no way it's gonna be crazy busy. It's too, like, temperamental of a street. But the waves look big, and they look pretty strong. There's a red flag up, which means high current, no swimming.
Is that for the whole beach, or is that just for this
that's
rip
for
right
this
here?
little rip right here. But it looks pretty strong. Like, I wouldn't go for a leisurely swim. I'd put my toes in, and that's about it. Let's go see if we can find a shady spot, because I think if we walk like all the way down, there's some like secluded, super shady bits. Like all the way down.
I think so, yeah, way all the way down over
Yeah,
there.
I think we might have to take a little bit of a walk, but also there's no one over there, so it might be like really nice.
Dooley Beach is a 2-kilometer clear stretch of sand with a stream that flows out to the sea about 3/4 of the way down.
Ooh, ooh. Be careful when you cross that, it's quicksand.
Right behind the beach is a dense jungle of coconut trees. The north end is particularly quiet, as most people stay by the entrance in the south end. All the way at the end, there's a rocky outcrop with nobody else around.
We have made it to where I wanted to go. Like, what? What do you think about the only surfing beach in El Nido?
I like it. Lots of shade and wonderful trees and very, very quiet on this side of the beach.
I agree, sir. Also, my favorite part of the beach is that we walked down and there's nobody else here. And I love that. You're supposed to pay to get on this beach. You looked up to how much it cost.
It's supposed to be 40 pesos.
A person.
Yeah.
We signed in and everything, and then no one asked for any money, so... Yeah, so maybe they'll try to get us on the way out, I don't know. A sprouted coconut. Hold on, I'm gonna get it. Look how cool that is. A baby palm tree. I put it back over there, so maybe it will grow roots. Yeah, I really like this beach a lot. It's freaking beautiful.
Yeah.
I'd recommend it. It wasn't... I mean, it was a bad drive-in, but it was dry for us, though I do know that it's not always, and people talk about the drive-in being really, really muddy. So if you plan on coming out here, I would suggest not just getting the cheapest bike you can get.
I wouldn't suggest a scooter with road tires. I would suggest something with off-road tires.
Yeah, and just
if
get
it's
it
wet.
for the day. If it's wet, yeah. We had no problems because it's dry, so like it depends on when you come.
Weather. Yeah.
Not a snorkeling beach though.
No. There's way too much surf for a snorkeling beach.
Yeah, fair.
We'll see what the other beaches are like, but I like this one so far.
Yeah. We still have more beaches to go to today. We're gonna go to Nakpen Beach, which is like the most famous beach here. And it's not far, it's what, like a 15-minute drive?
Yeah, it's just on the other side of that headland over there.
Ah. Headed out.
Yeah, on to the next one.
On to the next one. We specifically did the beaches in this order because this one has shade and I don't think the next one does.
No.
So we had to protect the sensitive skin. They get in their little holes.
The drive from Dooley Beach to Nakpan only takes about 15 minutes, but again, it's mostly unpaved dirt roads all the way there.
We just got to Nakpan Beach. We just got here.
Ryan's hungry. We're gonna go find some food.
Yeah.
You have to pay more for a number 2 than you have to pay for a number 1.
What you looking at?
Food. You want to eat here? We ordered all the food because we're starving and it's going to be so expensive. But we're sitting on the beach, so no matter where we went, it was going to be
Expensive.
Yeah.
It's gonna be about 800 pesos.
I mean, the prices aren't horrible.
They're not, and we ordered a lot of food.
We ordered a lot of food because we're going to get rice and noodles and vegetables and squid and iced tea. I like the iced tea. This wasn't too bad.
No, that's why I got it.
Yeah, it was 100 pesos for a pitcher of iced tea, which is like a little less than $2. Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh yeah. I'm so freaking hungry. I'm really excited about to try this squid. I'm gonna try a piece. So we got squid adobo. Holy moly.
That's good?
Oh yeah. That was good. I think I need to be walked now because I am in fact getting a little sleepy. On its sunset, how romantic. Nakpan Beach is famous all over the world. A 4-kilometer stretch of white sand, bright blue water, and coconut trees. The southern end of the beach is where all the restaurant stalls and the Mad Monkey Hostel are, while on the north side of the beach is largely empty, so it's the best of both worlds. What a beautiful sunset.
I really like it here, but I prefer the other beach.
Yeah, this one's just more built up, more touristy.
Yeah. Much prefer the other beach.
A bunch of kids just asking us for money. You give me money. You give me money.
It's pretty though.
It is pretty.
And there's a nice sunset there.
Yeah. And if you wanted to stay on this beach, there's like a lot of options for that.
Yeah. A lot of resorts and hostels and things like that around here.
Yeah.
Actually, all the way over there is not that built up, and it's very quiet looking.
It got real quiet here real quick.
It did, because the sun's gone away.
Oh, walking zone. Not much a street, but just the beach.
By the time we got back to our room, it was pitch black out. The next morning, all the bikes were rented out, so we walked into town to find another.
Oh, now you look cool again.
Do I?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
I think so.
Okay. This scooter has low, like hardly anything left in it. And the lady told me 500 meters up the road there's a gas station or petrol station, and they're out of petrol. So now I have to try and find a petrol station somewhere else.
We just can't win today. We tried to go to hike the cliffs, couldn't find the opening. Tried to go to our favorite chicken place. We had no chicken.
It's a bad day, and I got the sniffles. So at least I got my scuba diving out of the way before I got the sniffles.
We gotta go find some petrol.
Half a litre should be enough for there and back. Thank you. We're not going far.
While we were trying to find Kurong Kurong beach entrance, we took a wrong turn and ended up at this jetty nearby.
We found parking in what looks like the entrance to this beach, not just the jetty. This looks fancy.
Yeah, it is fancy.
This is really nice.
We just weren't at the right spot.
No, we weren't. But now we are. Oh yeah. Lots of shade, trees.
This is the beach I stayed on last time I was here. I didn't go and stay down in El Nido. I stayed at Big Paul's hostel last time, and it's by this beach. That's how I spotted. There's like a little street. It's called like Pop District or something, and it's just like a little alleyway that they turned into like this really nice little street full of stuff.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah, and there's some shade.
There's a lot of shade.
All right, let's set up underneath one of these shades.
Okay.
Okay.
Kurong Kurong Beach is sheltered from the waves, so the water is much calmer than the other beaches. There's not much to see out snorkeling, but the boats moored in the shelter of the bay are really nice to look at.
I really like this beach, Kurong Kurong Beach. It's nice and quiet. There's not many people here, but there's still like just off the beach up that nice little street that we walked down. There's like restaurants and bars and cafes and all that. So you could potentially just chill on the beach and just spend your whole day here and relax. And it's a lot less like commercialized, well, in your face commercialized. It is commercialized, but like they're not, but no one's really bothering you. Like Nakpan, there's a lot of people, a lot of vendors and a lot of stalls and stuff. I like it here. I really like it. And there's shade. There's trees with shade, which is my like #1 priority for a beach. There's also a lot of sailboats, which is also really high on my list. They're right here behind me, a whole bunch of them. That's the dream. That's the dream, is to live on a sailboat and travel around.
For a little dip, hung out for a while. We're gonna grab food and then head over to our last beach for sunset. I think we're gonna grab food here because typically I like to eat, well, we both like to eat local and cheap. But We're coming to the end of our time here in Philippines. And we also are coming to the end of our Filipino pesos. And we have today and tomorrow, and we have to do like a lot of transport. So we don't want to spend all of our pesos, and we also don't want to change any more money since we're leaving. And there's a couple places here that take credit card, and we have travel credit cards, so we're gonna eat and pay a little bit more for the convenience of putting it on the card. So we're hoping, because we're doing that, we're gonna get something chef's kiss delicious. Ryan already found 2 different spots to take credit card right here in this like Pops district. What are you thinking?
Fish and chips.
All right, I think we found our spot, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Sold.
Sold.
I panic ordered.
What did you order?
Udon. We got oysters. My favorite thing. Oh, this is cute and sustainable. I love that. We got our oysters. I'm so excited. I love oysters. Like, I crave oysters. I think about oysters.
You think about them?
Yeah.
All the time?
Not all the time, but often. A little bit of hot sauce. Oops, a little bit of hot sauce. Cheers.
Cheers. Those are really good oysters. That sauce must be spicy.
That's good. I love an oyster.
I'm excited. This looks fantastic. I like these little chips too. They're like little wedge cut potatoes. What is this sauce?
Oh, it's good.
It is good. It's like a
curry tartar sauce.
A curry tartar sauce, yeah. That's really good.
I'm not mad about fancy dinner. How's the fish?
Oh, good.
Nope.
Yeah, so it's like fish wrapped in nori or seaweed and then battered and fried.
And then tempura.
They're like fish rolls, but they're really good.
Yeah, but you're not, like, that's unusual. Like, I've never seen that before, you know?
The sauce is really good. I've never had curry mixed with tartar sauce before. Really good.
Udon curry situation here. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. That's good. That's really good.
Ryan loves udon noodles.
I do. They're my favorite.
Don't know what that is. A veggie. I like this spot. I'd stay, but we need to make it for sunset.
Parking was confusing for Las Cabanas Beach. The parking lot is actually at the McDonald's by the main road, and you have to walk the rest of the way in through the outdoor mall down to the beach.
Everyone's down all the way at the end, but there's a wedding.
Right in the middle.
Right in the middle.
Accidentally crashed the wedding. But like, this is the most like sought after point for a sunset in the whole thing, and this is the only way to get to it is by walking along the beach. So like, by trying to block off the beach for your wedding is kind of not gonna work, really. Like, everyone is here.
Well, they were redirecting people through the resort.
Yeah, and then they said no.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. That's why everyone turned around.
Oh.
Las Cabanas is really special come sunset. We sat back and relaxed and enjoyed one of the most beautiful sunsets we'd ever seen.
It's gone.
That's it. It's over. That was nice though. Very beautiful sunset.
Humans are funny. Whenever, everyone, all over the world, it doesn't matter where, they go to the water and watch the sun go down.
Yeah.
Everyone watches the world turn.
Philippines has the best sunsets.
Philippines has the best sunsets.
There is no such thing as the perfect beach because everyone likes something different. Some people are looking to relax on a lounger with an ice-cold coconut and a fresh barbecued fish, while some are looking for the perfect surf break and others want to snorkel among the coral reefs. But we think all of the beaches we visited had a lot of pros and some cons, but there's definitely something for everyone here in El Nido.
That is it for this week. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
Because together,
We are
we're
rangeless. Bye.